Today on June 30th, be careful. I order you to open this right now. Don't skip this. Your person is not who you think they are. A masked truth is about to light and you must open this urgently. Archangel Michael says, the sky is not silent tonight. There is a rumble behind your destiny and it's shaking the veil that someone has used to blind you. A person close to you, whose voice you once trusted, is not who you thought they were. There is a quiet storm building in the shadows of your daily life. This isn't just about betrayal, it's about a truth that's been kept from you for a very long time. You are about to walk into a moment that changes everything. You were meant to see this message now, not a moment later. What is hidden will no longer stay buried, not because someone chose to reveal it, but because the heavens are forcing the mask to fall. Even your silence has power, and today your stillness is making someone tremble. The face you've seen is not the soul they carry, the warmth they offer is not pure. There's a reason your instincts have been restless. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They have lied with a smile and walked beside you with an agenda. They've spoken words soaked in honey while planting thorns in your path. Every compliment they gave had a secret weight behind it. You felt something off but couldn't place it. That was your divine protection nudging you. Your sleep has not been peaceful lately because the energy surrounding you has become contaminated. Every moment you doubted yourself, they were glad, but today is different. This message is the thunder before the lightning. It's not just a warning, it's a divine disruption. Heaven will not allow you to be fooled anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You were chosen for more than silence. You were marked for truth and truth doesn't hide. There's an energy breaking free right now and it's going to cleanse everything around you. Archangel Michael says, they are watching you more than you think. They are observing how close you're getting to discovering them. They're terrified because your breakthrough will destroy their illusion. That person has made deals in your absence. If whispered about you in places they thought your name would never echo back to you, but the wind has changed your direction. This shift is not accidental. The stars above your life have started to move. Someone you'd never imagined is about to come forward with confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You are about to receive clarity so sharp it will silence every doubt. Do not run from the signs. They are appearing for a reason. This is not paranoia. It is prophecy. They have manipulated, controlled, and shaped how others see you. But masks do not last forever. This one is slipping fast. You will see the truth in a reflection, a voice note, or even a casual word. Pay attention today. Even the birds will sound different. The universe is aligning its messengers for you. Type Amen to get blessing 717. This person thought you would never see their true intent. They counted on your kindness and your habit of giving chances, but they never counted on divine justice. You are not alone in this moment. You are standing at the center of a revelation. A truth explosion is seconds away. Your name is being spoken in conversations you're unaware of. Some of them are in envy and some in fear. A few are finally beginning to see what you've always known deep down. Comment below if your soul feels this. Someone you trusted with a secret use it against you. Someone you love deeply made a promise they never intended to keep. And someone who stood beside you was feeding your enemy. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The moment you opened this message, a shift began. Your awareness is rising like fire, unstoppable and pure. They cannot lie to your spirit anymore. They underestimated the power of your intuition. They believed that a few charming words would hide their dark motives. But heaven has lit a candle behind their mask. Archangel Michael says, "You are protected now more than ever, but this protection requires action, awareness. The truth will hurt, but it will heal you faster than any lie ever could. There is a conversation happening soon. One that will shock you. Someone is ready to admit what they know. They can't hold it anymore, and they've realized their silence is as dangerous as the lie." Type Amen to get blessing 232. They have watched your blessings increase and grown restless. They've smiled at your wins while plotting your fall. But they didn't realize your blessings weren't man-given. They were God-ordained. And no human hand could reverse what heaven has released. You are not being broken. You're being awakened. Your soul is stepping into a realm where lies cannot breathe. You have passed too many tests. You have cried too many silent tears, and now, your justice is rising. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions about to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 303. This person, yes, that one, is about to be revealed in a way they can't control. They will try to change the story. They might even cry, but remember this, performance doesn't equal truth. They're terrified because what's coming for you is too powerful to be stopped. And they know it. Today, your ancestors are standing with you. They are moving things behind the scenes. You're not just being warned, you're being prepared. Type Amen to get blessing 424. There's a paper, a document, or a message you'll come across. Read it carefully. It holds more than just information, it holds evidence. Your angels have waited for the right time to let this come through. Now that you're stronger, the full truth will be easier to handle. There will be tears, but there will also be freedom. The one who wears the mask can no longer breathe beneath it. They are suffocating under the weight of their own lies. You don't need revenge. The truth itself is punishment. Type Amen to get blessing 818. They wanted to steal your joy, copy your essence, and carry your light without permission. But the divine has locked your destiny with a key only you can hold, and no impersonation will unlock what's yours. Now is your time to walk boldly. Do not look back. What you've lost in false people, you will gain in pure connections. This exposure will change your circle. It might shrink, but it will shine brighter, and what's real will remain. Type Amen to get blessing 626. You are not cursed, you are being cleared. Your spiritual table is being reset. The ones who came for your crown will now witness your coronation. They tried to shake you by pretending to be your friend, but they couldn't imitate your heart. Their fake light will dim the moment your truth shines. Everything you're sensing, everything you felt, is valid. The energy doesn't lie, and neither does heaven. Let the mask fall. You're ready to see. Type Amen to get blessing 909. Their silence has been loud because they were hiding something loud. And the more distant they grew, the more visible their shadow became. You are no longer in the dark. This message reached you for a reason. It's not a coincidence. It's not a warning. It's a divine confirmation. You are surrounded by those who serve the light. And one by one, the false ones will fall. The masquerade is over. Comment I claim this exposure if you're ready to see it all. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. The truth has always been nearby, whispering through your dreams and echoing in your gut. You tried to silence your instincts, thinking you were overreacting, but heaven has waited until now to open your eyes completely. Every delayed message, every strange coincidence was not random. It was a divine code pointing you to today. This moment is not just a turning point. It's a revelation that will set your entire life on fire with clarity. They've been watching you closely, not to protect you, but to measure your steps. They were afraid of your awakening. Because when you rise, their lies crumble. Tap Amen to get blessing 373. The energy you feel tonight is not paranoia, it is the spiritual realm shouting through the veil. It's letting you know you're about to find out the unfiltered, painful, freeing truth. You may stumble upon a conversation, a screenshot, or even a comment that reveals everything. It will feel like the wind has been knocked out of you, but it will pass. And in its place will be strength. Someone who smiled at your good news was silently cursing it. They thought if they disguised their envy well enough, you'd never know. But no false friend survives the fire that's coming. You are being divinely reminded that betrayal never wins, it just exposes. Taping men to get blessing August 1928, you were never the fool, you were the chosen one learning through heartbreak, that's why they targeted you. They sensed your light and tried to attach their shadows. Your kindness is rare. Your energy is not easy to copy, but they tried. They mimicked your words, your moves, and your style, but the one thing they could never steal was your soul. There is a phone call about to happen. And it will change how you see someone forever. Keep your spirit grounded. What you hear will sting, but it will also save you. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. They played both sides, pretended to love you while feeding your name to the wolves. But the wolves are now returning to them, hungry for the truth. Someone you defended will reveal they were never on your side. Someone you loved will show that they only stayed close to monitor your blessings. Their loyalty was never real, but your love was. That's why your victory will hurt them more than your silence ever could. Because your glow was genuine. Theirs was just borrowed light. Comment below if your heart already knew something felt off. Type Amen to get blessing 636. Archangel Michael says, the world you knew is about to flip, a face you trusted is about to be unmasked in a shocking way. This exposure will hurt, but it will also cleanse. They will come with stories. They will try to cry, but the heavens have already recorded their true actions. This is a spiritual trial, and truth is the only witness needed. They thought you were fragile, but you were just gathering fire. You are about to walk in a freedom they never wanted you to have. Type Amen to get blessing May 2025. You must prepare now, emotionally and spiritually. When the mask drops, you may feel anger, grief, or even betrayal, but feel it fully, do not suppress it. Because this is not just pain, it's release. It is years of confusion clearing like clouds after a storm. You are about to walk into a light you forgot was possible. Do not reach out to confront them, let the truth do its job. Let it echo louder than your voice ever could. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. This is why things have felt heavy. Your energy has been under attack, you have been absorbing feelings that didn't belong to you. You were carrying their guilt, their secrets, their shame. You thought you were just tired. But your soul was warning you that something was not right. And now, the divine is removing what was not meant to stay, friendships that were fake, relationships that were based on lies. Energies that disguise themselves as love. Type Amen to get blessing August 1981. There's a person who watched you suffer and said nothing. They could have stopped a lie, but they let it spread. Now, their silence will be judged too, because in the spiritual realm, to withhold the truth is to betray, and heaven saw everything. You will soon receive confirmation. It may come in a voice recording, a message sent to the wrong person, or even through someone else's confession. Stay ready. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. You are not just uncovering a lie, you are reclaiming your peace. You are not just cutting someone off, you are realigning with your highest self. This moment is sacred. You may cry, and that's okay. You may feel numb, and that's okay, but what's not okay is allowing the light to control your life any longer. Heaven is giving you the green light to detach. The chains are breaking. The mask is burning. Tape Amen to get blessing 711. The person who pretended to be your healer was the one creating your wounds. They gave you advice they never followed themselves. They told you to trust, all while plotting betrayal. This is no longer just a personal situation. It is a spiritual event and justice is arriving swift and loud. They will be exposed not just to you, but to others around them. Your patterns will be seen. Their truth cannot stay buried. Comment expose it all if you're ready for full truth. Type Amen to get blessing 434. Archangel Michael says, this is the final warning before the truth erupts. Don't hold on to the mask. Don't romanticize the lie. Let it go. Let it burn. Let it collapse, because something greater is waiting in the space they once occupied. You are about to receive people who match your frequency, who love without conditions, who protect not pretend. Type Amen to get blessing 383. They saw your tears and still chose to betray you. They saw your heart and still decided to wound it. That was never love. That was manipulation. But no more. You are stepping into a timeline where only truth can survive. You are about to meet the version of yourself who never lets lies stay hidden. This message was heaven's signal, a spiritual siren sounding through your soul. Listen. What? Witness. Type Amen to get blessing September 1929. The mask they wore was crafted with charm, stitched with false promises, and sealed with manipulation. But tonight, that mask begins to crack with every passing second. Your control is slipping and your divine vision is clearing. You are no longer in the position of guessing. You are stepping into the realm of knowing, knowing what was hidden, knowing who had been deceiving you, and knowing what must be done next. This is not just a spiritual update. It is your divine evidence. You will no longer be misled by smiles that cover swords. You will not be fooled by kindness that was never rooted in truth. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Someone is planning to leave your life, not out of guilt, but because they feel exposed. They sense that you are too close to their truth. They are already pulling away, hoping to disappear before you see the whole picture. Let them leave. Do not chase closure from someone who created confusion. Your silence will speak everything their tongue refused to. There is a place you once trusted them in, emotionally, physically, spiritually. But now that place is being reclaimed by divine fire. It is no longer a space for deception to live. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. What's coming next is not revenge, it's revelation. And it will come fast, sharp, and undeniable. Even their allies will be shocked. You are about to hear something you weren't meant to hear, but heaven has routed it straight to your ears. That's how divine justice moves. There's a name you will hear repeated. This person had been involved deeply in the betrayal. Their name have been in places you didn't expect, and it will make you realize just how long this has been going on. Comment below truth finds me if you're ready for it all to be revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 7171. You were never weak for loving them. You were powerful for loving despite their shadows. But now, your power is shifting. The season of innocence is closing. The time of bold knowing has begun, and nothing will remain hidden in this new light. They tried to use your kindness as their shield. But heaven saw the motives. The angels stood silent until now. Now, they are moving. They will lose access to you not because you blocked them, but because the divine removed them. Typing in to get blessing 3030. Archangel Michael says, they betrayed the light they once begged to be near. They played with fire, thinking they'd never get burned. But that fire is returning to them. This is not karma, this is divine cause and effect. You planted peace and they gave you chaos. Now, the balance must return. The spiritual guards around your life have been reinforced. Your circle is tightening, not because you're alone, but because you are being protected. Less crowded your space, the clearer your peace. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. Watch how someone who once ignored you suddenly wants to reconnect. It's not love. It's fear. They feel your awakening and know their time is running out. They will speak softly, but don't fall for softness without accountability. Their words will be rehearsed, but your spirit will feel the gap between the truth and the performance. Trust your energy more than their explanation. Trust your gut more than their tears, and trust your spirit more than their story. Type Amen to get blessing January 2011. You were never crazy, you were ahead. You saw things before they were revealed. You picked up on vibes that others missed. They called it imagination. They mocked your intuition. But now they will witness your prophecy unfold. You are not paranoid. You are prophetic, and your light scares the ones who live in shadows. Type Amen to get blessing February 1928. Someone will soon be exposed in a public or semi-public way. It may be online, at an event, or in a group chat. They will try to deny it, but the truth will stand louder. You witness this unfolding not with pain, but with divine calm. Because your spirit already let them go, this moment will only be the physical confirmation of what your soul already knew. Don't let them guilt you. Don't let them twist the narrative. They had a chance to walk in truth, and they chose the mask instead. Tap Amen to get blessing March 1934. You are rising higher than their lies. You are growing beyond the level they tried to keep you in. That's why they're panicking now. Everything they did in secret will now echo in daylight. You will dare to argue, you won't have to prove anything. Your own actions will expose them. Let them say what they want. Stay silent. The truth is your greatest advocate now. Comment their lies are collapsing if you can feel it already. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. The message you just read isn't coincidence. It's not random. It's your divine signal that the shift has fully begun. You were supposed to read this today. You were supposed to feel the fire rising in your soul again. Because you are no longer in the space of confusion, you're entering the space of knowing. This is your confirmation, your permission, and your release. The old ties are breaking, the masks are falling, and your new beginning is forming. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. You will be guided in the coming days. Don't be surprised if you feel the urge to cut someone off quickly. Trust that nudge, don't explain. Don't justify. Just move. Because your spirit is being divinely instructed. They played a role in your delay, but now, they are losing access to your future. Their energy will no longer thrive in your presence. Type Amen to get blessing 4949 in the spirit realm. Your name is being mentioned in a new light. Angels are whispering your strength to others who need it. You are being positioned as a light to lead others out of dissection. That's why your exposure had to come first. That's why your mess removal had to happen now. Because soon, others will need your truth to find theirs. You are not just surviving, you are shifting. You are not just healing. You are awakening. You are becoming everything they tried to bury. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. The lies they told about you will boomerang. The stories they fabricated will unravel. You won't even have to speak on it. The truth will rise like a storm. They cannot control the narrative anymore. The divine has taken over, their chapter in your book has ended. Let them go. Let the silence speak. Let the truth cleanse every corner of your life. Comment I release every mask if you're ready for full freedom. Type Amen to get blessing February 2024. You have suffered in silence for too long. But that silence has not gone unnoticed. Heaven was watching. Your angels have kept track of every tear, every lie, every false hug, and now they are rewriting your path. The betrayal ends here. The next door will not open with pain, it will open with peace. The next person will not love you in silence, they will protect you loudly, and your soul will finally rest. Type Amen to get blessing January 2011. your name is safe in the heavens. Your spirit is being held gently. The storms that once broke you are now clearing the path for your greatest joy. This exposure isn't punishment, it's preparation. You are being emptied of lies so that truth can overflow. You are being stripped of masks so that only your essence shines. Archangel Michael says, the sword of truth has been drawn. The war is over. You have won, not by fighting but by enduring. The masked truth has burned, all that remains is you. Pure, bold, awake. Typa Mentita, Blessing, July 1977.